Hello there, my name is eluukkanen and this is going to be, well, something which I want to tell you. I think it's not something I wanted to tell, but it's just the reality of the situation, and yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to resonate with you, but I'm going to say it nonetheless. The situation is that me, eluukkanen, I've been doing a lot lately just for the music, and it has been exhausting. Just churning out a video every day. I was able to do that last week, but it's not something I feel good about because it's it's just so much work, man. It's just so much work, and I think I kind of drained myself just trying to be doing that last 3 weeks. And I would say that I could see the growth. I could see the numbers growing, and I'm very happy about that. People who finding my music and finding my works and enjoying it. But it's something that I do not really enjoy because just so much work going forward. And it's not meaning that I'm going to be decreasing the content anytime soon. But the thing is that I want to be very direct to you. It's about my financial my words. It's about my financial situation. Yeah, money. Everything goes to money. And somebody's saying, "Oh, you are becoming a sellout, eluukkanen." Oh, not really. If you really try to consider the situation I've been doing, is that have been pretty good with the content I do. Free stuff to download. Every remake I do, free to download and that sort of thing. So much content for free, man, and I would say that with just the likes and comments, even though I love those, I cannot really keep myself fed and get heating to my house and that sort of thing. So I need to kind of start, just to be realistic, man, I need to get everything else just settled down. Currently, I've been working on music projects behind the scenes. Even I have not shared those into patrons because I've been just having so much work on my hands. I could not just perhaps if you're following the channel, it's like I don't know how does it seem to go for the outside looking people, but the reality is that every time I upload a video, it takes first the music making. That can be, that's not a bad time. It sometimes takes longer, sometimes takes less. Then just the video, then the website. After that, I have to edit the website after that because I have to want to put the video in there. Then I want to have to share it everywhere. One video takes about 7 hours, and it's too much. I cannot do it, especially when I'm not getting money out of this. It's I hate to say that, but it's just how it works. I'm not proud of it just to say that the situation has gone this far, but it's just how it is, and I need to take some time back. And I can see that people are less watching my things if I do that, and just last Monday when I started this, I've been seeing less people watching, but I have to take that. I have to take that, or other that I just die because the work amount is just so big that I really can't work with this kind of pace. I have to tell you that I have this kind of problem for a long time. I want to make a lot of things because I have a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of things. I've actually made 3 albums which I have not released. I want to release them, but how do I get a time to release them when I have every day another content weekly video? But how can I not release them? Because if I'm not having a kind of schedule every day music things, then I have so much music in the library that I have not shared. I have not put into the public. New music, old music. It just, I need to figure many things out, man. I need to figure many things out because I have a kind of a unique problem. I think many music creators don't have this kind of problem. Just so much work I've already done, but finding time to put that to online, when let's say you make 1 hour, it makes you makes me to make a one pretty nice song. Like let's say 1 hour. Of course, it might be longer, might be less, depending on the enthusiasm and the song itself. But let's say it makes me 1 hour to make a song. Okay, I do that. All right. What now? Well, just now I have to put it to many places. I put it like the 7 music places I have. It takes about 2 hours because you have to write some extra information about the song itself, put it to website. Oh, it takes another 1 hour. Oh, that's dandy. Then the social media uploading. Oh, that makes like 2 hours because I need to share it many places even to get few views. It's very nasty. And I never did this for views. I never did this for money, but the situation stands that this is not very sustainable what I'm doing right now, and it's very sad to announce that, but I need to kind of get away for few days. I'm not saying how long. I'm not going to say at all how long it is, but I just need some time, man. I really need it. I really need it. Because, I appreciate patrons who support me financially, and those people, if I wouldn't have had those people, I would have done much less content, I would say, because in the end, YouTube does not make any money for me. I really can't put any more time to this, because the money I get from this, it's zero, and I need to... And getting these sounds, getting the materials, getting everything behind here, it costs, everything costs. And I've been thinking of actually making big albums, and I can't just use any picture for album covers. I really cannot, and I've been thinking of getting these albums in physical form, but how do I get money from that? I cannot. I just cannot. And when I'm been looking at the rates for the just cover artist in many places, $200, $500. I'm like, what? I do not have those kind of sums on my pocket right now. So, yeah, perhaps I should become a sellout and start to selling my music as well, in much higher prices. Of course, I have, like, for individual music projects, I do that. But remakes, should I sell them? Should I do, like, sell notations? Should I sell more stuff? Should I become, like, a sellout? Should I? I don't know. The situation is just that hard. I hate to say this, but I have to, because the situation has been getting very, very hard for me lately, and I'm not really sure how people are going to take this. Like, I really do not, and I can see like people. I appreciate people going to my YouTube and commenting and that kind of shit, but I think it's because of me. It's not you. I think it's because it's just me. Because I've been doing a lot of free stuff, and I think I've set my bar very low, meaning that I don't know, man. It's just unsustainable, the thing I do right now. So I need to figure this thing out. Imagine me trying to do this update video for many times, because I just how do I say this to you? Because from outside standpoint, like, how can you, like, it's hard to understand. I think the situation I'm right now, but it's my fault. I don't get me wrong, but it's just hard to understand, even for myself. So what I have a problem. Well, the problem is that money is the problem right now. So that's why I've been working on outside projects quite a lot, taking time from YouTube. That's just how the reality goes, and. I've been thinking of, I just want to be very direct to you, I've been thinking of how to monetize the content I do. I really not many content creators want to say this, because they want to sell you ebooks, they want to sell you merchandise, they want to sell you things, but I'm going to just say I hate selling things overall. I hate being a salesperson. I want to say to you right now, I hate it, and I wouldn't want to become one, but looking at the information, I think I have to. I think I have to do this somehow. Also, not just like, hey, purchase this and purchase that, but also giving value to you as well in the return. Because I do like a lot of free things, and people purchase those free things, also to show support. But I just, doing a video every day, it's really about also the timing, because if I do video every day, it's I the problem is this: if I do get videos out every day, I see the growth. Yes, I see the growth, which is pretty nice growth for me. But if I'm not doing it, and I have much more time to work on the projects I do, then I don't see the growth. So that's the kind of a situation I have right now. So the only solution I have been finding to this situation is that I start to sell more things here. And I hate being a salesman. But also I can sell good things. Perhaps like when connected to remakes, people have been asking notations for them. Perhaps I could start, selling those. Perhaps, who knows? Or just things connected to remakes in general, perhaps some merchandise. I've been looking into that. Also, like what else music connected things. I have these weird ideas of selling like ringtones, kind of melodies for people to put for their mobile phone. It's just like all these kind of weird ideas. How to actually give some value for the people who use the money for and that. Ideas are ideas at the moment. Oh well, this took 10 minutes. Well, it went quite long. But let me tell you that I want to ask you a question. Still people who are watching and not baffled after this all things. Perhaps it's surprising for you, but what I said. But I want to let you know that I'm never going to become a kind of a sellout person, but I think I have to consider, just according to this current situation, I need to consider a few things, and I think monetization is something I need to consider, because as it stands, the Patreon money is what I get, and nothing else, except for people who purchase albums once or twice, but it's not quite sustainable in the light of the whole things, so I need to just figure things out, and I appreciate if after listening even this, you're still around, and yeah. But what I wanted to ask you is, would you mind? Would you mind if I start, just your opinion overall, what I just said? Do you hate it? Do you love it? I'm thinking of perhaps monetizing my things more, just making more content like that, selling the remakes. Currently they are for free, so I've been thinking of that. But I wanted to ask you first, because you're the kind of a viewers here, and you're kind of a customer, I would say. It's kind of a customer relationship with just me doing content and you coming to watch, which I appreciate. Above all, of course. Just seeing that people, even from India and places I've never been, just came and watching my content. It's quite something. But I want to ask your opinion. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts, and let's get back to this later on. Yeah. So as it stands, I'm not going to do any content in few days. I'm not going to say how long, but it's going to be some while until I get everything done. This is not over, my friends. It's not over, but for a while it is, because I need to figure things out, so to speak. Anyways, thanks for your time. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I wish you a great day. See you later.